Hi again. My name is Rebel, and I'm the Rebel reseller. And today, y'all, we went to an estate sale. It's been weeks since I've gotten out to any of the sales in our area. I've just been kind of getting through the bins bags, but I saw one from my little favorite estate sale company that I always mention that was, well, starting today, but in my typical rebelness, I misread the ad yesterday, and I thought I got there right before it was supposed to start, and I thought, ooh, it's so cold, nobody else is here. Well, no, it wasn't even starting until today. We got there right before it started because I needed to drop my packages off. So it was a long line because everybody saw the same pictures that I saw, and it was amazing, amazing.
Travis and Courtney from over at the Browse Bunch
They
and the
were,
Browse Bunch Resells, because
yep.
she started a reselling channel. I don't
Yes,
know if
she
we mentioned
did.
that before, but
I don't know.
I can't remember if we started that. Said that. I don't think we have. But she
Nope.
started a reselling channel on
Yep.
YouTube. Y'all go check it out. I'll put a link in the comments. But I saw their kids way up near the front, so I messaged him, and he said they got there at 9 and an hour early, and they were sixth in line.
Yep, sixth in line, and he found some treasures. So I'm sure she'll be putting a video out on that stuff because, yeah, he was walking out of the room that I wanted to get into with IKEA bags full already. Before we get to all my treasures from this morning, I got a treasure in the mail to share with you guys from Patricia. So let me open it up here for you guys. Oh, do we have a...
I'm making lots of noise here.
Here.
I'll cut it with the box cutter. You scare me.
Love that. Looks very vintagey. Oh, come let us adore him. Wasn't sure if you had this toy or not. I thought you might like it. Sorry they did not have the mallet for it. Oh, may the light of Christmas shine in your heart at Christmas and always. Here's hoping you and your family have a wonderful holiday. Pat. So thank you. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh. All right. See, at some point we're going to have to decide what we're going to do to get me some bigger space.
Daniel keeps saying he's going to move out before too long.
Uh-huh. Look, a little Fisher-Price xylophone. I think he'll be able to hang up right on my wall somewhere when I get a bigger space to hang up. So thank you so much, Thanks so much, Patricia.
She signed her card, Pat.
I know.
So then you should call her Pat.
Okay, thanks so much, Pat. Let's see. For now, there he goes.
Now, even more before we get on to the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We've kicked this around, and a couple people have mentioned this either in your comments or in your Facebook group about making things gone. You said that, and some other people have mentioned it. And somebody had asked about how do you plan that? It's been days since I read the comment, it seems like, in my brain shot. So what we've been doing, and it's tough for Rebel because she gets emotional about this stuff.
It's hard.
It's tough on her. And I've told her that when she lists something, if it's just normal run-of-the-mill stuff, that she should list it for whatever she wants. And then whatever her original asking price is, say $20, she should have a percentage in mind. And let's just say it's 70%. You could pick 60, you could pick 80 or 90. But if somebody offers her 70% of that, she shouldn't even think about it. It should just be sold. They offered me 70%, whatever your percent is, 80, 70, 60, whatever. If somebody offers you that, don't think about it. Just hit the sold button and go. Now, if you just listed it a minute ago, you might want to give it a couple days. Or you might say anything older than a week, it's 70%. If it's something really unique and valuable, you want to sit on that and wait probably. If it's something that's been there for 6 months or a year, you might say, now I'm going to go 60% or 50%. Don't get emotional and tied up, dear wife of mine.
Yes.
I know you want what you want, but sometimes you just got to clear things out. And don't get emotional. It's a piece of inventory. If you're that emotional about it, stick it on the wall that you ain't got, because I haven't gotten around to making it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But think about that. When you list it, think about, what do I want to let this thing go for? Don't get tied up like this woman I love,
With the
all in her
numbers.
thoughts with the numbers. And I really ought no.
I've done better this year.
You
I've
have,
done way
especially
because I want to get rid of the old stuff. I want to make room for all of this new stuff. So
I have pestered you enough, maybe.
yes.
And then she listened to some other YouTuber, I can't even remember who it was now, that said you just got to not be emotional about it. And then all of a sudden it clicked with her.
Yeah, because it was from somebody other than you.
And I'd been preaching this for months and months, or 1, 2, 3 years, like, just let it go.
But Beth and I were also talking one day. I make a game out of my offers. I'll have, especially in the mornings, I might have 7 offers. And everyone I open up, before I open it all the way, I'll say, I hope it's at least, if it's listed for $15, I'll say, I hope it's at least 10. And I just play that game in my head. And a lot of times it's more. Sometimes it'll be like $1 less than what. And of course, I'm still going to take it. I'm going to take it, especially if it's the older stuff. Yeah, I'm a little bit less likely to do big discounts on my more expensive stuff. But this little stuff is just, it has to go. It has to go.
Now I'm going to have to pester you right here. I'd say live in front of everybody, but it's recorded. If it's a $100 item, she doesn't want to take whatever 20% off. I don't want to take 20% off. I said, but you will sell $10 items at 20% off without batting an eye.
Right.
And that's just like selling one $100 item at 20% off.
Yeah.
It's actually worse.
Well, it just depends also on how long has it been listed.
But it's worse with the smaller items because you've got 10 transaction fees.
Yeah.
Which is all the same percent, but they've each got a 30-cent charge on it. So it's actually $3 worth of 30-cent charges as opposed to one 30-cent charge.
Yep.
So just
make it gone.
Or
make it gone.
Put me in charge of accepting and sending offers.
No. All right. Now let's get to the treasures. There was a room, y'all. Guess what the theme is? It was all things Wizard of Oz. So while everybody else was looking at all the big stuff, I stood at an ornament shelf, several shelves, and just started picking up ornaments because most of them were $1 and $2 each. There were some exceptions. I ended up spending total was $140. She just kind of was adding everything up for me and then just kind of gave me a ballpark, rounded up dollar amount. So I think I did really well. But yeah, it's been a while since I've spent that kind of money.
We spend a good bit of money with them, and they'll get to the bottom of the bag and have a whole bunch of smalls in there. Smalls. They'll add it up and they get all the small stuff, and she'll just round it up 5 or 10 or whatever is near. But we get a deal out of it.
Yeah.
I went straight to the basement because I saw you headed back, and 1/4 of the basement was NASCAR die-cast and bigger cars and posters and all sorts of goodies.
And Christmas.
But no, I'm just saying 1/4 of that basement was the NASCAR, and I just went all through that because we never really get much out of that because it's all the popular stuff and it wasn't really old, and it's always
don't know it.
We don't know it, and it's typically overpriced here.
Yeah.
Like Barbie dolls.
Like Barbie dolls in our area.
Overpriced.
All right, so y'all, I'm gonna have to test all of these, but look, they were all $1, and it's all of these miniature snow globes. I'm assuming they're supposed to make some kind of noise, but they've all got this little cord hanging off of them. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Maybe they hook together and they'll all do something. I don't know.
Let me see one.
I'm hoping at least $20, $25 for all of them. I'm gonna probably keep them all together. Maybe not though, because somebody who's collecting these might only want one. I don't know. I'll know when I finally figure out comps.
Looks like some sort of controller cable.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a compartment that you could put batteries in, maybe.
Right. That's what I plan on doing.
So I would expect that this probably goes to something and they maybe do things in coordination.
I didn't see anything, but you never know. All right. And we had a tragedy because I had my IKEA bags and I didn't think to bring stuff to pad them. But look, here's this little ornament. But I am going to glue this back on, and I'll just say you know, that there is a repair to this. I have a feeling I'll get it on there and you won't even be able to notice, but I will make a note of it. Hopefully it works. It's supposed to make some kind of sounds. Lots of littles, y'all. Look. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Wizard of Oz. I'm telling you, the whole bedroom was Wizard of Oz stuff. All right, I'm going to just show you a bunch of littles. I just grabbed all the littles. Most of these were like $1 and $2. This is a little Hallmark ornament. This was in there, although I don't think it's Wizard of Oz.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
It could be. I'm hoping, I don't know. A lot of these, if they're similar stuff. Oh yeah, like this one. Look, that was another. I broke the arm, or Robert. Robert accidentally kicked my bag.
It was crowded in the basement.
Yeah, we broke this arm, but it is in the bag also. But something like this, if I can repair it, I'll just list the two of them together. I think those were my only two that actually got damaged. And then there was something like this. Again, I don't know much about this. I'm hoping, you know, $8+ for each item. Some items will be a lot more. Look, $1 for this 80th anniversary ornament. It's from 2019. Yeah, a lot of times if you see that S with a number, that's the year. More ornaments. Like I said, most of these were $1 and $2. I love this Emerald City one. Oh. Very, very cool. I didn't even know that one was going to work when I hit the button. Look at these. All right, I'm going to have to put my glasses on and see if I can find a date. These definitely look older. Turner. I can't really read it. I'll have to get my camera.
Turner owns the rights to Disney, or to, not Disney, but look, Wizard of Oz.
All of these were jointed little figures. Again, I don't know if I'll list them individually or as a set. Loved this. He was hanging on the wall. All the little strings. I might have to readjust them. There we go. But let me read there's a paper tag. There was stuff on the walls I don't think people were really noticing. Made in Taiwan. Nope, that's it. BRN is the initials on this. Look how absolutely adorable. Actually, now that I'm looking at these, they've got little posts on their feet. So I'm not sure if they were supposed to be in something. I was trying to look for the rest of these. I'm guessing somebody else picked them up if they were there. But it says The Wizard of Oz, first edition. Then it just says 5,000 and a slash. But it says a Dave Grossman creation. 1996. Very, very cool. Yeah, these were dusty. You could tell they probably sat on shelves forever. I grabbed, look, this is Salt and Pepper set. It's magnetic. Let me get them flipped around and not dropped. Right here's the little stoppers. They've got writing on the side also. Somebody who collected Wizard of Oz, it would have just been in heaven in this room. Yeah, I'm not reading it on the sides. Oh, wait, here. 2009. So Salt and Pepper.
All right, so you gotta go back to this guy.
Okay, we're coming back to this.
That cable is not original.
Oh.
They've added those cables for something. They're three. They said it comes with 3 of the little LR44 or 34, whatever batteries. But I found one of those for sale on eBay, and it has nothing like that cable on the bottom.
So they've done something to it to connect them, possibly.
So maybe they don't have to have batteries in them. I'm not sure.
I don't
But
know.
that globe lights up and makes different colors.
Oh, what was the comp looking like on them?
I wasn't worried about that. I was more interested in what was the cable for. $15 plus shipping.
For one?
For just that witch.
Oh, that's nice. So
It's listed, so.
more than, oh yeah, more than $20 or $25 for all of them. All right. This also is battery operated, 2013 maybe. Oh, look, they move. Well, that's intriguing, but it's a Christmas ornament. Here's another one that's gonna do something. Here.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on.
$2 or about, because she did round.
Is he playing kick the can?
No. Look, I could just tell these were older figures in there, but the water is down some. I'm sure there's a way of taking it apart and putting more water in it, but it says 1988 Kurt Adler, made in Hong Kong. Oh, I had to have it. Wish you guys could see it better. It is so adorable. I didn't realize I grabbed this. There was a whole series of this type stuff, and I didn't realize I grabbed one of them and not the others. We're off to see the wizard. Hallmark. It's Toto in his basket.
He gets stolen by Yogi?
No. Look, another ornament with Dorothy and Toto. And it's going to make some kind of sounds. Let's just see. Maybe it lights up, because I'm not seeing a button for this one. I loved this one. This is glass. And it's a wind up. So look, the tornado. Look at this, y'all. This is deceivingly heavy. Very heavy. I guess it's just an ornament. Wicked Witch of the East legs. Looks like 2003.
Are they fragile?
I'm sure they're fragile, but very heavy. It's open and some of the cups are missing, but I still saw comps that were about $10 for this. So I had to pick up the Dixie Cup Wizard of Oz. Like $1 for some socks. I just realized this one wasn't in a bag, and I don't think you can sell used socks. So I may end up with a pair of Wizard of Oz socks for myself, but these are sealed. And I didn't quite figure out what this is. It says Click and Wish Kit, but it's a pair of ruby slippers in there. I don't know what it is. I'll have Robert see if he can read it. Picked up a couple of puzzles. Look, here's a 50-piece sealed. Here's a shaped one with the Wicked Witch.
It says, tap the clickable heels together and keep mindful of the wishes most dear to you.
Huh. Don't know about that. And then here's another character shape puzzle. Can't. Yeah, it's been opened, so I guess we'll be putting this one together before we sell it. But it's only 478 pieces, so it shouldn't take us very long. Had to grab this. These are little sticky notes. Well, I think Post-it notes is one of those things you only use if it's really that brand. So I'll use sticky notes.
3M, I think.
Yep, 3M. But there's that. And this was a nice surprise. Everybody passed it up. But this is, I've seen this with Where's Waldo. But inside all of these little beads are hidden things for you to look for. I'm trying to see how many. Find each item in the contained adventure. There's probably a booklet or something in there. But this sells for about $20, $25. So that was nice.
You know what 3M actually stands for?
I used to know, but I don't remember.
Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing.
Yes, I do remember that now. Now, a few of my treasures. Right, this is, look, Department 56. Some of these were listed with these together and then some figures, right?
A set of figures.
I don't have the figures. So I'm going to sell these separate because this, Robert saw sold comps for $50 just for the tree. And then how much was for this?
About 50.
About 50 for the house.
And that witch will come off if you tip it.
Oh, I see that. Ooh, I am lucky. Because I laid it side. No, I didn't. I kept it straight up in the bag. All right, so very nice find. And then I found this. They had tons of these. This is the one I opted to pick up. It is Judy Garland as Dorothy. Yeah. San Francisco Music Box Company. It had an original price of $52 on it. I passed it up a couple of times and then just went and looked. And I did Google Lens like on just one of these cats. They're from a series called Kittens of Oz. And just one of them I saw sold comps for like $25 to $30. There were a couple of these listed for like $200 to $250 for this exact setup. I didn't check WorthPoint to see what solds I could find. But yeah, this is heavy. All of these are removable. But I'm hoping maybe like close to $200 for it also. Very cute. And then plush. There was not a lot of plush there, but a lot of it looked like it possibly had been pet toys, even though, you know, it was regular plush, or they had been dried. So I didn't get as many as I had hoped I was going to get. So I did grab this. It is Gund 1983. I'm hoping like $15 to $20 for it. I've had this already. I think I either have it listed or I've recently sold it. All right, it is Mighty Stars 24K Wile E. Coyote. I'm hoping $10 to $15 for it. I had to grab this. It's covered in lint. I don't think it is specifically Wizard of Oz. Best Made Toys. Oh, I like that brand. I'm hoping maybe $15 or so for this. Look, y'all, sometimes I liked it because it was Fisher Price. So, of course, I wanted to pick it up, but I never even noticed. His ear is chewed. Grab this. It is a pet toy. It says Pet Lou. I just liked it. Very big. Probably like $15 or so. This didn't have a tag on it. I don't know. Maybe Gibson Greetings or something like that. I just thought I tend to pick up a lot of Halloween plush like this. And then Robert grabbed this for me. I've not had this one. It is Russ, and his name is Marcello. I just love the green eyes. So I grabbed it. I'm hoping maybe 15 or so for it. And Robert grabbed this. They actually had two of them that he had picked up, but he didn't realize one of them was missing its nose. So I put it back. I probably could have sold it for parts, but no, I didn't want to. I think all the plush were $2. This one, but you didn't notice that, this one has a cassette in it. And in another box, I found two more of the cassettes that go with him. I actually think I have one over there also. So if it's different, I'll end up having the 4 tapes. Fingers crossed he works. A lot of times make sure when you're buying these that it has this, because if this is missing right here, this battery cover, it will not work. It needs that cover to engage the talking. He's in really, really nice condition, so I'm hoping that he works. Grabbed all these. They were all $1 each. But it's all the itty bitties from Hallmark of the Wizard of Oz characters. I'll probably list them all together, but I don't remember how much they were worth. A Robert find. Look, y'all. Canned air.
Those go for $40 on eBay.
No, they don't.
Okay, so that's mine.
Yeah, these are for him. Because this is normally how much at Walmart?
I want to say $7 something, $8.
$7 or $8 a can. And you could tell they're both brand new. They've even still got their little straws. So, very cool.
Useful for keyboards
Useful.
and sites and other things around the house.
And then I saw you in one of the rooms looking through all of this. Is it complete?
Seems to be complete.
Seems to be complete. This is a Rise the Titanic. Kind of looks
Raise.
like a Monopoly.
Raise.
Oh, Raise the Titanic. Kind of very much looks similar to a Monopoly game, doesn't it? Y'all, when we ship these types of games, I'm pretty sure it might fit in the long rectangular priority boxes, and then we just put them together. Just accordion two together, and we'll ship it like that. It probably will still stay under the dimensional measurements. All right, that was everything that we picked up just this morning at an estate sale. It kind of jumped to the front of the line because I'm excited to get pictures taken of this stuff. Very excited. So that's time for me, right, to get to work. So all y'all, get to work. Bye.